Welcome to Echilon Knowledge. Today we'll be explaining SOPA, or the Stop Online Piracy Act. We'll be going through what is SOPA, what does it mean for you, what does it mean for website owners, how will it affect the internet, as well as the pros and cons of SOPA. So what is it? SOPA, or the Stop Online Piracy Act, along with PIPA, the Protection of Intellectual Property Act, were created to protect individuals and companies from the stealing or selling of their copyrighted material by foreign-based websites. This is called pirating. Why do we need something like this? Well, a large part of the United States income is provided from the selling of copyrighted material such as videos, music, photos, and more. The problem is that with today's vast yet easily accessible internet, it is now easier than ever for people to provide and sell copyrighted material, and for users to download it free or pay a non-licensed provider for it. Either way, meaning that the artists or companies that own the material are not getting their rightful income. This is illegal, and there are laws in place against it. However, where it becomes tricky is when the website illegally providing this material is operating overseas, outside of US law. This is where SOPA Act comes into effect. What does this mean for the everyday man on the street? Well, since this act is targeted towards website owners, providing pirated material and websites that are promoting this act, the simple answer is not much. The more pressing issue is, what does this mean for website owners? In short, trouble. As we mentioned, a pirate website operating outside of US soil and its laws cannot be prosecuted by the US government. As the copyright owner, there is not much that can be done about it. SOPA is there to protect the owners of the copyright material by reprimanding US websites that are in any way enabling or promoting the pirate site by way of links, mentioning the site, and even direct marketing. And as a result of SOPA, the copyright owner can now pursue legal action against the US website. This brings to life a big problem. The problem being user-generated content, as website users can post any kind of content and links on the website which they have no control over. This will affect some of the biggest sites in the world, like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google. And whether it's far-fetched or not, the wording used in the Act makes it entirely possible for sites such as these to be sued, shut down, or both. With these new acts, how will it affect the internet? Not well. Although it's great news for artists, directors, singers, and the like, as for the internet as a whole, it's a thumbs down. The Act will cause many problems going forward, as its wording is still nowhere near being adequate for such a large issue with this many potential outcomes. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Its pros are that it helps artists and companies retain revenue for its copyrighted material, therefore improving income to the country as well as decreasing internet piracy. These are all good things. However, the cons are that it is detrimental to many of the top websites in the world. The Act is still unclear and not clean-cut on detection of foul play and its proceedings. Because of its unclear wording, in its current form, it could wipe out all websites where the user has input, along with many other far-reaching consequences. In conclusion, the Act certainly has some merit, but it has a long way to go before we'll be able to serve its purpose without posing a threat to the huge internet industry. Already there have been protests by sites such as Reddit, Wikipedia, Google, and News Corporation's Rupert Murdoch by closing down their websites or supporting the blackout movement against SOPA and PIPA. The premise of the Act is a noble cause, but we will just have to see if that translates from theory into practice. Thanks for watching Explaining SOPA and PIPA with Echilon Knowledge. For more from us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, or like our Facebook page.